From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from City. Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the... So now into the box is Tony Kemp. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
One ball, one strike.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Up next, Mark Canha. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting third, the center fielder.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
The count now at 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Canha is off of first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
pitch on the way.
Baseman, number 37.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That brings up Alec Bohm, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First offering. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Seth Brown. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Wheeler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Yan Gomes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Wheeler's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting 7.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
49.
Number 49 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Now to bat, Brad Miller.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it
Brad
is.
Miller.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. The left field.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got it.
Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Striding in for Oakland, Cole Irvin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Irvin on at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
A ball and a strike now. Wheeler pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Miller's got it. Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate now is Freddie Galvis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop. Ready.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler from the stretch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Number 37.
Next to hit is number 37. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
0-1's the count.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mark Canha. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Matt Olson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
No ball,
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 home. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Rolled slowly to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Alec Bohm, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Alec.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Second baseman.
Now into the box. Brad Miller flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Runners off for second. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. And now, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Number 49 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Still 1-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And that's the second out. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cole Irvin swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. And now here is Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in next, Freddie Galvis. He doubled his last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
catcher number 5.
Next, it'll be Andrew now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager. I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Philly. Ready now is number 38. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for
So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this will be fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here's another 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one in. And now in the box, Alec Bohm. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Chopped weakly to the left. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Next here is Brad Miller. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no
Jeez,
strike.
finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes another 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
Now back.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Olson leads off first with 1 away. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Now back.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things. Wheeler pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now back.
What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit, Freddie Galvis. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 5.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This one's down to 3rd. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starling Marte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Throw won't get him. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So a runner at first now with one away. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Marte leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. As a look, now the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Another snap throw to second.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. In the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Mark Hanna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Josh Harrison will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. JT Realmuto is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch of the AB now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down.
The batter, number 57.
Into the box now, number 37, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed. Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
He's running again. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and there's out number 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strike. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
Set and the pitch.
Alvarado.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
So we got him swinging. Matt Olson is retired to kick off the inning. Chad Pinder is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to
to first base, Seth Brown.
Into the box, Seth Brown. And he'll take a look at ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
That evens it up, 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Last strike now for Oakland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Wheeler earns the victory on the mound. Cole Irvin settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter